So I hit the start button. You know, it's like turning the key in the ignition. And this horrible noise came forth. I was in Victoria's BMW X3. I love that car. I really do. But when I turned it on, this horrible noise came forth, called the morning show. And it takes about 7 seconds for the car to do its boot up sequence, so I can push buttons to make the horrible noise go away. And while I'm waiting for the horrible noise to go away, I get people listen to this shit. Hundreds of people, maybe thousands. Some of them while they're driving down the road past our lovely kingdom here, our little storybook forest. My name is Mr. 2020. You are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. And I pray that we are not the morning show for you. Because when I hear that, I get that these people are in mourning. M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. They're in mourning for the life they could have lived in the day ahead. They're already mourning its loss. At least that's what I'm going to assert or declare today, because I can't imagine listening to that drivel. Some of y'all can't imagine listening to mine. By the way, thanks for sharing the show, those of you who do. Thanks for not sharing, those of you who don't. I get why. And I seem to digress. I can't... It's the morning show. And it's sad to me that this is what people slam into their stuff. Because they ain't doing what they came here to dance. I'm actually thinking about giving myself a 30-day challenge not to do one crass commercial in a podcast. Would it make a difference to you? Would that invite you to dive deeper and soar higher? I don't know. But when I hear 7 seconds of the morning show, and it's these goofy people doing stupid things. They're sharing cat videos over the radio, essentially. Distractions from the dread. Distractions from the day. To me, it's a nightmare that people listen to once their dreams die. Don't let your dreams die. As I study screenwriting, apparently I've been studying screenwriting for like 9 years, 8 years, according to the Facebooks. Let's just say 8 years, just for fun. Maybe 7. Does it really matter? Does it really matter what they share on the morning show? You're what matters. But I've been studying screenwriting for a long time, and one of my more recent books talks about, I think it's the 12 genres. I've only gotten up to the 3rd. The first was horror. And as I read the horror genre, I think the second one was action, the third suspense. I forget. All right, it's been a couple weeks since I've looked at that particular book. But as I read the horror section, I realized most of my life was that. Horror is what's worse than death. Death is, hey, you're dead. Right? Maybe there's another adventure, maybe there's not, but there's something over with. And when your dreams die and you don't, you might have daydreams about them, but you're probably going to have more nightmares than anything else. I can't do it. JoinRemarkable.com. That's one word, JoinRemarkable.com. The basic program is $100 a month, live group call. You get a whole bunch of goodies. I can promise you you'll have confusion. I can promise you you'll learn some things and explore some stuff and make some friends. If you want to. If you let yourself. Turn off the morning show. Coral says I'm a hostage negotiator. I am. I was actually trained in that shit. Interview, interrogation, and hostage negotiation. That was my first NLP training. It was a specialty thing designed for cops back in 1988, I believe. That little week-long course changed my life. Got me to peek into some things and meet some people and even sleep on their sofa to learn what I could learn, to explore what I could explore. I got my dreams beat out of me when I was 23. Some of y'all know that. And to this day, I can beat my dreams out of me at any time. You know, a bully only has to bully you once. And then you'll bully yourself. Until you decide to be the dream weaver. That's what I feel I am. I'm a dream weaver. Alright, if you want to make a commitment and work with us, joinremarkable.com. If you don't, NevilleGoddardStore.com. We got a lot of goodies. Live call recordings. I can guarantee they'll confuse you a little bit. There's a lot of swearing, caring, and sharing. But I looked at the stats. Like 93% of the people that buy one keep buying them. For some reason. How funny is that? Apparently they're getting something. And it's something worth listening to instead of the morning show. You know what's underneath anger? Seems like it's crying. But in our culture, we're not allowed to cry. We're allowed to whine. Oh, you offended me. I'm so mad. Buckle up, buckwheat. You are how God has the adventure of a lifetime. And as God having the adventure of a lifetime, you sure as shit don't need the morning show. That's what I got today. Dive deeper, soar higher. Let's imagine up something yummy. Like you participating and playing with us in some way. Live. As we go into the silence. My body was a nightmare back in December. That was just over 10 months ago. I was making progress. I was making some damn good progress. I was pretty much crippled up during the COVID years, living on painkillers, using a walking stick. And I seem to digress. How could I let that happen? Any of us can at any time. Neville Goddard says so. Neville Goddard admits that he did. I would never study from someone who denies 100% of themselves. You're 100% human and 100% divine. So am I. We're the dance between our humanity and our divinity. And you didn't come here to be so damn serious that you needed the morning show. Dive deeper, soar higher. That's it for today. I'll be releasing this as well as something else pretty cool. Anya interviewed me yesterday, the Manifesting Queen. God, is she yummy. Enjoy the dance. Dive deeper, soar higher. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for caring. See ya.